as Excel prepares the museum for my artwork. You're dang right, I should draw something right now. Yes, and in fact, maybe I will. Let's see. I call him Count Wigglearm. Put me back on the screen. Huh. I can't say anything. So we had our all AV meeting yesterday, and surprisingly enough, brand steel. A lot has happened. Hey, I can't talk about most of it, but hey, good day, good people. It's another fine day in the year of the Resolve, Tooling Dave, Bravo Dave, Anomaly, the Anomaly Cars, you know me as the man, who's ready to just get a little bit of normalcy back. Although, this isn't really normalcy quite so much, because I have to say that this episode is sponsored by the Mafia. Yeah. It's weird to it's still the Danganronpa Hunger Games, but this cast was hand selected by Saturday V, apparently the Mafia boss. He's supposedly looking for an underboss. And he said what better way than to find one in the Hunger Games, so he's hand selected these competitors. Winner take all, winner joins the Mafia. I mean, he paid for it, so let's see everybody who's here. We got Makoto, Hina, Chihiro, Taka, Kyoko, Mukuro, Freaking Sayaka, Toko, and Hiro. District 2 sees Hajime, Akane, Batogami, Chiaki. We're having someone's going to the, okay. Ibuki, Mahiru, Mikan, Nagito, Sonya, Crazy Oko Extra Large. District 3 sees Komara, Kotoko, Masaru, Monika, Hiroko, and Taichi. District 4 sees Kaede, Gonta, Himiko, Karumi, Rantaro, Shuichi, and Tinko. District 5 sees Chisa, Daisaku, Great Gozu, Juzo, Munakata, Mitarai, Seiko, Izuo, and Maya Ant. Tonight's Inferno, I have nothing to announce. There's already been all the matches that have been announced, so I mean, like, great. I had nothing to do. But I do say, hey, make your picks. It is preseason. Saturday V made a bunch of... It's so weird saying Saturday V yesterday, because yesterday was not Saturday, it was Thursday V. It was Thursday V. Regardless, here is what we're gonna do. Make your picks first, second, third. I'm excited to get this show on the road. Someone's joining the Mafia. And will be a Mafia underboss, so which Danganronpa character, clearly, I think, excluded Fuyiko for obvious reasons, already a part of the Mafia? So which Danganronpa character, you know, besides Fuyiko, would you think would make the best underboss? If I had to pick, I would say Fat Togami. Not for nothing, he's versatile, he's suspiciously agile. For a man of his size, so you know what? I'm gonna go Fat Togami. He just kind of, I think he can put the vibe on. He's like, forget about it. I think Fat Togami is the pick. I think that's the one. That being said, without further ado, so here's the thing. I'm gonna play this, and remember, it's also preseason. Preseason has officially begun. The first two, I guess, the first top 2 competitors go on to the premiere? Question mark. I think. I don't know. Regardless, the other thing that I have to talk about is I don't have any dice to roll. So, yeah, I don't know. I really have no idea. I don't know what to do. Both Asnir and Pablo are getting ready for their match tonight. So I have no dice to roll. All of Asnir's kids are actually helping them train. It was really adorable. It's the first time I don't see any of those dice over here. Do we just want to do 5 times? Yeah? I think that might be. Well, hold on. What's the last number on my watch? What is the last digit of the time right now? Watch it. 2. Well, lo and behold, we're just re-simulating not just 1 time, but 2 times. That's not correct. That's correct. I guess let's get ourselves an Underboss? Okay, look, I got paid for this episode, so I mean, like, let's proceed. The cornucopia is replenished. The tributes are on their podiums. The horns, they doth sound. So can we please sound? The horns, a lot of the horn bearers have the opportunity today to become, bring the horns to the Mafia. We'll see how it goes. I'm unsure, but I'm, you know, I gotta say, I'm intrigued to say the least, so let's find out. Chisa runs away from the cornucopia. Masu breaks Himiko's nose for a basket of bread. Hiro receives a trident from inside of the cornucopia. Nagito runs away from the cornucopia. Kotoko finds a torn photo of Gozu within her pocket, the word friend scribbled on the back. Rantaro takes a spear from inside of the cornucopia. Not a spear, not like an orb. He didn't just take an orb and say, "Haha, I am the holder of the orb, master of the orb." You think the orb is your ally? I am the orb. Gosh darn it. It's Ball Rantaro. Hina gets down on one knee and proposes to Mitarai. Mitarai laughs at Hina, Lamau, and continues to do so as he leaves her there. Kyoko, Akane, Seiko assist each other in getting the best of weapons. Daisaku receives a vision of him dying brutally at the hands of Mikan and Toko. What color is their hair? Because it's not really a true purple. I feel like there's a name for that color. They also have very slightly different shades. It's not burgundy. Burgundy's more red-centric, or I guess more red-leaning. I don't know what it is. Somebody, anybody, everybody, tell me what color do you think their hair is? As he sees them approaching, he uses his foresight to avoid dying, a dyed voying. Tenko runs away from the cornucopia. Taichi kills Shuichi with a hatchet. Makoto refuses to believe that any of this is real. Well, if you win, you're going to believe it. Mahu grabs his backpack and retreats. Crazy Hulk extra large and Taka fire for a bag. Taka gives up and retreats. Kaede finds a talking Komodo dragon. It's Bat Togami. Asnir placed a curse on him. Kaede has to kiss him to bring him back, and so she does, but it was venomous for Kaede. That spit. Oh, it's nasty. Hajime ignores the opening assembly and plays video games with Monica instead. Backed by popular demand, Juzo. Sayaka and Buki make a secret pact to work together. Chiro enters the arena, but changes his mind and leaves immediately. Mukuro refuses to believe that any of this is real. Chiaki finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Hiroko falls into a pit and perishes, dies. Izuoi spots something, the most prized possession actually. He goes to grab it, but Kurumi reaches it first. Komaru ignores the game and goes looking for food. Munakata and Maya gather as much food as they can, while Munakata actually just runs away. And Sonya and Gonta engage in a brutal bare-knuckle brawl. Ooh, hey, ooh, hey. Exchanging blows, each bone-shattering punch threatening to kill. Ooh, hey. After hours of exchanging blows, it finally ends with Gonta snapping Sonya's neck. I'm gonna be real, I'm very excited for the back and forth in 2K24. I just think that that's like a little neat detail. Proceed to day 1 as Excel prepares the museum for my artwork. Yo, you're dang right. I should draw something right now. Yes, and in fact, maybe I will. Let's see. I call him Count Wiggle Arm, put me back on the screen. Look, they invite me to an intervention, I'm not going. Hina thinks it's too dang hot in the wintertime. You know what? It was about a week ago. Daisaku almost falls off of a cliff and able to earthbend his way to safety. Phenomenal. Chiaki, Toko, and Ibuki receive report cards. Chiaki gets an A, Toko gets a C, Ibuki receives a big fat F. Munakata signs a petition to make her deep ball to soccer. Mikan kills Tenko, she tries to run. Rantaro, Hiro, and Maya track down and chill with Kyoko. The rating pistol rates Gozu 13 points. Akane camouflages herself in the bushes. Fatsugami wonders if Nagito has Nagito insurance. You could ask him. Sayaka's trap kills Gonta. Mitarai sets up an ice cream stand. Monica joins us. Mitarai's faithful assistant Seiko finds the left half of Juzo's body. Well, maybe only half of Juzo was backed by popular demand earlier. Makoto breaks down and starts weeping for an unknown reason. Mukuro tries to console him. Kurumi, Izuo, and Kotoko do the torture dance whilst torturing Komaru. Me and Taka, we go way back. I don't know if we go way back. We go back, though. Hajime falls into a pit but somehow lives. Taichi draws Among Us. And Nagito and Mahiru play cards. Nagito loses all of his life points and is killed for, I don't know if he has card game insurance. We lost 9. I have no idea how many people are in this game because, I'll be frank, Saturday we just said, this is the cast. And these are who I want. And these are the ones who are, oh, look who died back-to-back, Shuichi and Kaede. It's a Clear Day Loon for them. Shuichi, Kaede, Chihiro, Hiroko, Sonya, Tenko, Gonta, Juzo, Nagito. And as we see everybody's statuses, we lost quite a few. I don't know why I was typing Gonta. I meant to type alive. 32 left. Oh, we don't have like a massive game left. Oh, we didn't have a, you know what? Saturday V. I like the cut of your jib. There's a chance that Sayaka is the underboss of the Mafia. Can y'all imagine? We'll proceed. To night 1, Rantaro defeats Gozen in a fight but spares his life. Ibuki, Seiko, and Chisa comment on what they find nice about another and to improve the mood. Munakata finds a virus in the simulator and is killed by Kurumi and Kotoko. Huddle together for warmth. It's a little bit awkward. Mahiru enters Taka's mind. It was a pleasant trip. Mitra finds a sleeping Toko, waves his hand in the air, says that you can't see him, dust off his shoulder, hits that 5, knuckle, shuffle. Incredible. Kyoko ain't afraid of no ghost. Daisaku missed their planned meeting with Maya and has a sad feeling in her chest. Komaru, Sayaka, and Taichi have a scrum debate with Akane, Hajime, and Hina over who's better, the squad or the entourage. The answer's obvious here. Because I'm sponsored to say this, it's the Mafia. Mikan has no more motivation. Where in the world is Monica? She's right there. She's green. Himiko sneaks to the back room of Yoko's, but unknowingly gets seen by Chiaki, an employee of the store, who locks the door behind her. Mukuro and Hiro hold hands. Crazy Yoko, extra large, delivers an intense motivational speech to Makoto and Izuo, inspiring them to give it their all this game. Masu climbs into an exisal, and so does Fat Togami, but is it the same exisal? We'll have to wait and see as day 2 begins, with Taichi feigning death, tricking Makoto into ignoring him. In effort to survive, Himiko tries to strangle Gozu with toilet paper. Fortunately, it is 2-ply, when I cry, and is enough to kill Gozu. Let Crazy Yoko extra large cook. Just you wait, Seiko. I was being a clown. Komaru spears Hajime in the abdomen. Is like with an actual spear, or like, you know, with a running wrestling spear? Probably, he's dead. He's probably dead. Either way, she's got a vicious spear. Maya gets off to a rocky start with her new professor, Hiro. Munakata breaks down and starts weeping for no known Toko tries to console him. Daisaku, Sayaka, and Rantaro discuss the killing life so far. Monica wants to be a stepping stone for everyone else. Ibuki wants to as well. Chisa, Ratsugami, and Mukuro band together to fend off a pack of starving wolves. Kyoko uses Christmas magic to change the month back to December. Akane gives Mitarai her blessings to marry Masaru. They don't know what the heck she's on about. Fun fact, Kotoko's specifically here just to suffer. Who would have thunk? Mahiru steals a tray of Hina's freshly baked cookies. Chiaki smacks the taste out of Izuo's mouth. Taka investigates the school grounds looking for clues. Mikan joins the Balloon Protection Squad, and Kurumi wakes up dead. We just lost 3, surprisingly enough. That does bring us into our 20s, but it's the most 20s we can get. After this, we have 29 competitors, and a Clear Day Loon 4. Gozu. Hajime, Kurumi. When I said Hajime, I almost got like a sneeze. I was like, oh, what's going on? Don't do this to me. The worst feeling, but not an actual sneeze. I feel like I get that a lot when I'm recording. And I hate it. We have 29 competitors left. When it comes to District 1, they're still pretty much going strong except for Chihiro. District 2's just lost to 3. District 3 only lost Hiroko. District 4 is suffering. They are just down to Himiko and Rantaro, and District 5 has lost 2 as well. We don't need to, like, stay too long right here. We gotta keep going. Are you ready? Do you have it? Who's gonna be the underboss? We'll proceed and see that Daisaku asks Fat Togami to help him go to sleep. Fat Togami lifts Daisaku onto his shoulders, drops him onto that knee. The go to sleep has been hit. Crazy Hyuko extra large reminisces about the Year of the Horizon. Taichi, the Year of the Horizon was a throwback. The Year of the Horizon, I always look back to it like, Year of the Horizon, it was the big what awaits beyond the horizon. It was a pandemic. Who could have thought? Crazy, right? That's why I always look back to the Year of the Horizon like, wow, who could have expected what would await beyond the horizon? Taichi starts a fire. Chiaki finds a virus in the simulator, is killed by it. Mukuro fires a bullet, a Buki, truth bullet rather, exposes her eyes and pierces her heart. That sounds like death. Hina helps out Avi and opens up a rival establishment to the Waffle House called the Pancake House. Mikan's getting ready for AV Mania. Hiro dyes his hair yellow. He's going Super Saiyan. Akane latches on to Seiko's back, blows herself up to protect Rantaro despite her best efforts. Seiko actually survives the blast. Mitarai is thrown off of a cliff by Maya, and then she does the same thing to Masaru, yeet, to Monika, yeet, to Komaru, yeet, and to Munakata, yeet. Kotoko tells Chisa to parry this, you filthy casual. Unfortunately, Kotoko didn't know that Chisa was already dead and wasted ammo. Rest in peace. Ibuki graces Himiko and Sayaka for the rest of the game. Remember that. Will it be Ibuki's grace? Taka gets a hold of my soundboard and plays a little Megalovania. Oh, that's unfortunate. Looks like things are gonna get to. They were already violent at the start of this one. Makoto gets killed and replaced by a realistic doll made in his image. Kyoko looks at the nighttime sky. Beyond the stars, I see blood dripping as Toko asks Izuo to murder Mahiru, which Izuo declines. Toko then offers Izuo a Scooby snack to murder. Mahiru is dead. And as we proceed, we are on to day 3. As Fat Togami isn't surprised that Crazy Hyuko's extra large has made it this far. Hiro asks Izuo if everything is okay. Makoto plants flowers around his campsite. Daisaku's unknown sponsors, Sayaka. Avi's not gonna like that. Maya plants flowers around Mikan's grave. Mikan screams from behind her, hello, I'm still alive! Maya simply says, for now, you hear this music, you're doomed. Mukuro put cat ears on Toko. She's very embarrassed about this. Kotoko mails Avi some brand new socks, and there's some delightful socks too. They're blue. I got them on right now. Chiaki trips on a comically placed banana peel and accidentally breaks her neck. Taka sees Taichi holding a meeting with Himiko, Seiko, and Sayaka. Rantaro finds the remains of a Viking ship. Kyoko decides to lend a hand and kill a Komodo dragon that's loose in the arena. Thank you, but Hina sees this and kills Kyoko in a fit of rage, which means the rage was on. 11 tributes did indeed perish. That's our biggest bloodbath so far. And it's a terrible turnabout of Claire de Lune's 4. Ibuki, Akane, Young Mitarai, Masaru, Monika, Komaru, Munakata, Chisa, Mahiru, Chiaki, Kyoko. Well, let's see everybody's statuses. We had 19 before? I'm sorry, not 19. We had 29 before, right? Or am I tripping? No, I'm not tripping. We had 29 before. Okay, so 18 remain. 18 competitors. They are Makoto, Hina, Taka, Mukuro, Freaking Sayaka, and Toko, and Hiro. District 2 stars Fat Togami, Mikan, and Crazy Hyuko, Extra Large, Kotoko, and Taichi. Both still hanging in there. Himiko, Rantaro still going strong. Daisaku, Seiko, Izuo, and Maya. One of these competitors will become the underboss of the Mafia, but who will it be? Who will earn their fedora? Let's find out. 8 more until your saving grace picks, ain't that right? Yeah, let's find out who is the underboss. Proceed to see. Rantaro tells Hina ties Hina to a rocket launcher and launches it into space. Gonna take a trip in that big old rocket ship. She's in the sky and she's dead. Taka sets up an outdoor generator, space heater, and floodlights. Daisaku and Crazy Oak Extra Large fight Makoto and Toko. Makoto and Toko actually survive. That's you know, kind of surprising. Well, you know, lucky. Seiko throws Sayaka off of a cliff. Yeet! Oh, it's the Yeetin episode. Mikan's next. She said, Band-Aid? Nope. Yeet! She said, Fat Togami? Lifts him up and yeets! Taichi. Yeet! You might be the doctor, you might regenerate, but you're still out of this game. And lastly, Izuyoi. He's up, he's over, he's yeeted. Seiko survives. Hiro pins Maya, Mukuro, and Kotoko away from his fire, and Himiko somehow transports herself to the elusive 13th month, D September. This ends up being the end of them, as they do not, the gods do not recognize D September as real. It's deceptive in its name. And then, of course, I was gonna say we probably do get the feast here, as the cornucopia is replenished with food and weapons and memoirs from the tribute's families, as Seiko decides not to attend. Hiro stuffs a bundle of dry clothing into a backpack before sprinting away. Taka decides not to attend the feast. Maya, Rantaro, Makoto must track down and kill Toko, and they do! And after Kotoko and Mukuro get into a fight over raw meat, Kotoko gives up and runs away. We are down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, our final 8. But will that 8 turn into less? It does. As Seiko plants flowers around her campsite, Rantaro and Makoto want to raise the bar. In fact, they are the bar. Mukuro asks Avi if she can do it. You know what, Mukuro? You're dang right you can. Mukuro, I don't know where my... I just had it. Oh, it's right here. Dope. Let me get rid of this. Perfect. Alright, this one's for you. The one and only Miss Mooks. It's almost time for this, to be honest. That being said, let's keep on keeping on as Taka and Maya talk about their lives, and Hiro kills Kotoko with a sickle. The preseason princess is out. Did make it pretty far, but another 11! That does bring us to our saving grace picks. It brings us to our final 7, and it brings us to the last clear deal in the episode 4. Hina, Daisaku, Crazy Yoko, Extra Large, Sayaka, Mikan, Bad Togami, Taichi, Izuyoi, Himiko, Toko, Kotoko. And now we are so close to seeing who, in this sponsored episode, will be the Underboss. And because this is a sponsored episode, I have to say that these aren't just your saving grace picks. These are your Mafia sponsored saving grace picks. District 1 is going strong. Makoto, Taka, Mukuro, and Hiro, 4 of the remaining 7, and as we look on, the other remaining 7 are Seiko, Maya, and Rantaro. Easy peasy pickings. Makoto, Taka, Mukuro, Hiro, Rantaro, Seiko, Maya. When we think about it, Rantaro could be holding that ocarina, and he also could be going off strong. He could be the one and only, not the only Hornbearer who's here, actually. Miss Maya here with 6 KOs. Makoto's here, so hold on, the Hornbearer's kind of cooking today. Wait a minute, take a step back. We got 3 of the Hornbearers, so you know what, maybe Makoto's allegiance doesn't lie here with District 1. Maybe he's like my Hornbearer homies, they're going strong. Never count on Miss Seiko either. Taka, former tag team champ, former pancake champion, could become a Triple Crown champion if he places first or second and wins in that premiere. But more importantly, Hiro. Let's hear it for our hero. I need a hero. Make your picks first, second, third in the comments, and while you're doing that, go and like and subscribe. Who will be the Underboss? I'm gonna make my picks right now. First, I'm gonna have to go with the Mookster. I think Mukuro would be like, despair? Forget about it. It's all about the Mafia now. I'll be frank, I kind of like Saturday of You. I think this is the best pick he's ever had, but I don't think it's a pick, because anyway. Mukuro, I'm gonna pick Mukuro for first, I'm gonna take Rantaro for second, and I'm gonna take Maya for third. Those are my top 3. Those are who I believe is gonna make it out of here, but it is your final 7 in Makoto, Taka, Mukuro, Hiro, Rantaro, Seiko, and Maya all fight to be the Underboss, and with their hearts beating in sync, the same pulse, determination, perhaps even the same fate as that of. A samurai woman. Final 7. Let's see how this plays out. We see Seiko refusing to leave an injured Mukuro's side. Taka has no weaknesses. Rantaro tends to Makoto's wounds. Look at that, the horn bearers helping each other out. Hiro hops into a inflatable cauldron, makes jokes about how he's emergency food. He might have a problem. Maya stood in the ashes of a trillion dead souls and then asked the ghost if honor mattered. The silence was their answer. Nobody perishing. We had a lot of people refusing to leave each other's sides as we proceed. Will that carry on? As Seiko's making Rantaro angry, she's not gonna like Rantaro when he's angry. And in an effort to survive, Maya tries to strangle Hiro with toilet paper. Hiro tears through it and breaks Maya's neck in retaliation. Mukuro puts on a pair of radical shades. Bam! Then puts on a second pair of radical shades. Wham bam! On top of the first pair, her coolest levels are so high. How high? So high that Taka dies from the exposure. Bleh. That's what happened to him. He is a dead man. As Makoto sips on apple cider, we lost 2. We enter your final 5 territory. It might be a crisis for some, but it's a terrible turnabout for Maya, Taka. Well, y'all know what it is. 5 competitors left. We have Makoto, Mukuro, Hiro, Rantaro, and Seiko. All, I would say, very, very, very strong potential Mafia folk. I don't know how they're gonna fit that hat over Hiro's hair. I kinda hope Hiro wins now. I kinda hope Hiro wins. It's your final 5. It's Makoto, it's Mukuro, it is Hiro, it's Rantaro, it's Seiko. Also imagine the final 2 being Makoto and Mukuro. As we stand here, they're all caught, and we like to call a full set of 5. It's a crisis. A crisis of what? A crisis of who? A crisis of fate. Final 5. Final 5. Let's see how it all plays out. At the start, Ibuki graces Mukuro and Rantaro for the rest of the game. Your other graces didn't work that well. Seiko cuddles up against Makoto. You don't want to do that in front of Mukuro. Mukuro's about to stab you in the kidneys. And Hiro looks at the nighttime sky. Seiko pops a balloon, subsequently hunted down by the a balloon protection squad, which Mukuro surprisingly just joined as Rantaro throws a knife into Makoto's head. Hiro gets a hold of my soundboard and very quickly and briefly, I suppose, because this isn't going to last for too long, plays I Want It That. Where is it on my soundboard? I don't think it exists. I know it exists. Where could it be? Where could it be? I want it that way. I don't see. Oh, there it is. Plays I Want It That Way as for a moment Mukuro thought she saw Junko and Omama. She really wishes she didn't. And an arena, well, I guess we're definitely not playing that because surprise, surprise! Or should I say, last surprise. My God, check it out, it's the last surprise, it's the last surprise! After opening a strange app on their phones, the tributes are transported to the metaverse? Luckily, they all live as Rantaro and Mukuro theorize about whose palace this is anyway, and Hiro steals various valuables from the palace. We are down to 3, your final 3, and after this, saddest of all moments, terriblest of turnabouts for Seiko and Makoto. We'll peek at the statuses. It is Mukuro, it is Hiro, and it is Rantaro, the odd man out. 1 horn bearer, 1 ultimate despair, and 1 man with a whole lot of hair. And it's their final 3. It's still a crisis. A crisis of fate. It could all end next round. Will it all end next round? We see. Now, as Rantaro enters Hiro's mind, it was a pleasant trip. Mukuro takes power. 247 million pairs. That sounds about right, actually. That's ultra despair numbers. We are down to 2. As the rating pistol rates Hiro 57 points and Mukuro receives a bottle of poison from an unknown sponsor, Rantaro dies from hypothermia. It is Hiro. It is Mukuro. And it is really funny for some reason, and some of you might realize why, but not all of you do. We proceed. We are down 1, and it is a terrible turnabout for Rantaro. What's going on? This is so funny. If you're in the Discord, you might realize why this is funny. There's Hunger Games gambling on the Discord, and there were no gambles yesterday because we had our all EV meeting. Today there were gambles, but yesterday someone meaningly put 50k on on Mukuro, and then here we are in the final two. And I swear to you, if Mukuro wins, it's going to be so funny. It's gonna be so funny. Who's it gonna be? Mukuro, Hero. Oh man, one of these two will become the underboss. Will it be both of them are funny answers, I'll be real. Mukuro saying despair, forget about it, or there's a 30% chance that the Mafia predicts your future. Mukuro. Hero, I don't know how they're gonna get that hat on Hero, but I see how they'll get it on Mukuro. It's your final two. One of these two will be the underboss. Maybe both of them if they tie. Maybe they say, hey, Famiglia. They shake each other's hands. Or maybe it'll be neither of them. Maybe they'll both perish. Let's find out, because between Mukuro, between Hero, between neither, it is Mukuro getting a hold of AV's soundboard and gets struck down by a bolt of lightning for playing copyrighted music, and with lightning comes thunder. We have to proceed because, ladies and gentlemen, your winner and the underboss of the Mafia. These are words that I didn't think I'd be saying today, but in District 1, there's now a 30% chance that the Mafia knows your future. And what does the future hold for next Thursday? You'll find out. Hero might already know because he is your winner and the Mafia underboss. Congratulations. Your mama would be proud. Hero. You know what? Alright. It is what it is. That's nuts. That's crazy. I acknowledge Hero for that one. I thought it was going to be Mukuro for sure, but here we are. Hero took the W, Mukuro second, Rantaro third, Makoto fourth, Seiko fifth. And you know what? It's all about Famiglia, and these two love their Famiglia. One maybe more than the other one, and in different ways, but I'll tell you what. They love their Famiglia. Taka, Maya, Kotoko, Toko, and Himiko. That's your top 10 right there. Congratulations to them. But Hero and Mukuro have a shot at that championship at the end of this season. All the way down to Shuichi, who got 41st place, and he was last. He was trash. He is not a member of the Mafia, not even close. But you know who's proud? Hero's mama. Mama real proud of Hero. Good on you for joining the Mafia. Is she proud? I don't know. It started with Taichi taking out Shuichi, but it all ended with Mukuro getting a hold of that soundboard, struck down by lightning, and Hero waltzed out as the victor. W's for Hero. He's the underboss. He is the underboss. There's our placements. Maya had 6 KOs, Seiko had 5, Makoto 3, Rantaro 3, Hero, Mukuro, Toko with 2, everyone else was 1 or less. Once again, the underboss Hero is real. Is real. And I think I love it. We'll go back to the reaping. You know what? My gosh. How y'all feel about the Mafia now? Go back to the reaping. Congratulations once again to Hero and Mukuro for going to the premiere. But mostly congratulations to Hero because he is the underboss. I'll be back next Friday, hopefully with actually the Orteal, modded Orteal. We'll see about that. And you know what? Maybe Hero will have a Mafia perk. The Mafia. Gosh darn it, Saturday, man. I'm sold. Toodaloo Play Crew. Thank you for watching, and y'all know I like to, you know, when we do this episode that's right before Inferno, I'm like, oh yeah, it's Inferno time, ain't it? Inferno is creeping around the corner. It is tonight. And tonight, we got all sorts of action. Your singles champions are in action. Hina, open challenge. Eggman, open challenge. I'm wondering who will accept those challenges. Kuzu Soda versus the Dicey Boys, Dice Baby. They're going on. They're going on. It's gonna be a good time. And the winner of that match will face Coldest Day in a Champions Contenders match, much like Pies and Mystery Partner? Who? I don't know who they're gonna team up with because Tori is missing. And then of course we have so much action as our as our Royal Crown tournament, not Golden Ticket. That was a little too soon for that. As that continues, I'm excited to see who walks out with the Royal Crown, and more importantly, who becomes champion at Valentine's Violence. Ooh, I'm excited. I also wonder who else the Mafia is gonna put into that lovers quarrel match. Should be real fun. Regardless, that's the future. The now, or rather the later, rather the tonight, rather the very soon, is Inferno. Get excited. Toodaloo, Flight Crew. Thanks for watching.